super high.
Alright, what's going on YouTube? What's going on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all platforms? Another reaction Monday from Bigpatssportstalk Reacts. We're going to be reacting to the Joe Judge press conference after the loss on Sunday to the Miami Dolphins. And let's see what he has to say. Let's hear what he has to say, and I'm going to react and I'm going to chime in and give you my commentary and my thoughts on what's going on with this interview. So let's get to it.
First off, give credit to that team. Obviously, they went out there and did enough to win the game. There's a lot of things that I saw today in the way we played, a lot of things that are moving in the right direction, a lot of things I'm very pleased with in terms of how we compete.
All right, just starting off already, he's saying something that doesn't make sense. He's saying we're moving in the right direction. There's a lot of things you liked out there that you've seen. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You need to stop doing this, man. You need to start calling people out, man. I'm gonna be real with you. Especially on offense, there's nothing on offense that you should like, that you've seen on offense. Not the blocking, not the passing, not the catching, not the route running, the play calling. All of it's pretty bad, man. So you need to stop faking the funk and really get into what this team really needs, man. You need to start making some executive decisions. You fired Jason Garrett as your scapegoat. I mean, real Giants fans know that was your scapegoat. And now the light is shining bright on you, bro, and you're not performing. So they might get you off the stage next. Jason Garrett told you that the offensive line was terrible before he left. And the offensive line is terrible. Let's be real. His offensive line is not going to allow hardly any quarterback to come in there and perform. And it's based off decisions that you've made, but I'm going to get into that later.
Heated, and we're able to make some stops at critical moments, able to make some good, decisions. A lot of guys stepped up in different situations, but ultimately we got to make more plays, got to take advantage of the opportunities in front of us, and got to make sure that we capitalize on opportunities when we have a chance to go ahead and make big time, swings in the game. I'm pleased with.
Yeah, we did miss out on some opportunities. Mike Glennon played absolutely terrible. One of the worst quarterback performances I've seen in a long time. You missed a wide open Evan Ingram for a touchdown, missed a wide open Ross over the middle, overthrew receivers on the outside that could have got us close to the first downs. He was a statue in the pocket. He didn't maneuver in the pocket. He didn't step into any of his throws. His throws look like pop-ups because he has no power in them, because he's not stepping into his throws. This offense looked lost, and he was the worst of them all. I don't want to see Mike Glennon ever again playing on the field. I don't care if it's for the Giants. I don't care if it's for another team. I don't want to see Mike Glennon ever playing again. He's done. Plain and simple. He's done. Let's get back to the interview, though.
With a lot of things in the team, it's going to be a good week for us to get together as a team, go out to the West Coast, work together, reset ourselves a little bit, and keep moving forward. That being said, open up to any questions you have right now.
Joe, what did you say that things are moving in the right direction offensively? What did you see tonight that makes you think things are moving in the right direction offensively?
I think right now there's some opportunities we have as far as getting the ball down the field, pushing down the field, making plays. I like some of the plays that Evan was able to come up with, some of the contested catches Kenny was able to come up with. Some of the things Booker's doing with some catch and runs on the screen. Kyle Rudolph's doing a good job with some of the balls getting vertical, producing first downs. There's a lot of things moving in the right direction in terms of that. I think our pass protection as a whole, although there's some plays obviously we got to look at and keep on improving on, but encouraged by some of the things we're seeing out there in terms of how that group's progressing.
Hey, look, man. I'm going to tell you to stop fooling yourself, man. Did the offensive line do a pretty decent job in pass protection? You could say that, but it was still bad. And that's sad that we have to say that a bad performance is good for us, because as long as it wasn't absolutely abysmal, that's an upgrade. That's terrible. That's terrible coaching. That's terrible player management. And it's just terrible in general. And that's why our quarterbacks keep going through what they're going through, because this offensive line is terrible, man. That right side of the offensive line is the worst in the league. Nate Solder, Will Hernandez, and Billy Price are the worst in the league at their positions. I truly believe that. If they're not the worst, they're damn sure a close second. Because, man, that right side of that offensive line is terrible. Nobody knows how to pick up a stunt. Nobody knows how to pick up a stunt. Like, you can stunt on us all day and somebody's going to get in that backfield immediately. Billy Price can barely stay on his feet. Nate Solder's always on his ass. Will Hernandez looks lost. He gets overpowered. And it's not because of strength. It's because he doesn't know how to use leverage. He doesn't know how to place his hands. Solder barely gets out of his stance. Billy Price can't block. He doesn't know how to find work. He doesn't know how to call out blitzes. He doesn't know how to pick up stunts. And Will Hernandez can't pick up stunts. Nate Solder can't block anybody. And yet and still, you continue to let these guys be on the field when you got guys that can actually come in and let them show you what they have. Let them show you what they have, bro. Stop putting these traffic cones out there, man. You're getting people killed. And for my head coach, I got to put that on you, bro. I got to put that on you, man. These coaching decisions are terrible. There's no way you can tell me that Matt Pert is worse than what Nate Solder is, because if so, he shouldn't even be on the team. If you're worse than what Nate Solder is, if Nate Solder's head and shoulders above you, there's no reason why you should be in the NFL roster. And that's just being real, man. There's no way possible you should be on the NFL roster if Nate Solder is head and shoulders above you. Matt Pert should be at right tackle. We got Isaiah Wilson on the practice squad. He's lost the weight. He's put in the work. He's actually out there practicing. Why not put him in there for Will Hernandez? I mean, he can't be any worse than what Will Hernandez is doing. Let him get out there and let him get some experience, man. He was a first-round pick for a reason. Let him go in there and right guard. What do you got to lose? What do you got to lose? Then Brett Hagee, you got him on the practice squad. Bring him in. What do you got to lose? Billy Price is showing you that he's not even worth being on the field. So might as well bring in Brett Hagee and let's see what he got. What, you worried about losing? We're 4-8, man. That's what we do. We lose. Let's bring in some players in, man, and let's see what they got on this offensive line, man. I blame that stuff on you, bro. You continue to let these dudes play, and they are absolute trash, man. I don't get it. I don't get it.
We got to keep on doing a better job overall as a team.
Something about capitalizing on opportunities. I'm sure that 3rd and 2 pass is one that's going to keep you up at night.
Well, there's a number of plays out there today, Tom, and we got to do a better job of taking advantage of all opportunities. You know, we have to understand is the margin for error in this league is so small, okay, and it's so tight. And you look at that team today. We talked about, Brian's done a really good job. Right now he's in year 3. He's got a lot more things moving in terms of the flow of the organization. And what he's doing a good job of is they really pushed through that 7-game losing streak. And talking before the game, there's such a tight margin. We watch all those games they came away with the tough.
Yeah, Brian Flores is doing something that you can't do. Get a team willing to play and win, coming up with a game plan to win games. Actually has a half-decent offensive line in front of Tua. He gets his players motivated to play every week. They give their all. They come up with a game plan to beat teams like the Ravens, us, the Texans, and teams like that on that 5-game winning streak. Are those Game-breaking teams, no. And the Ravens are slumping right now. I don't know what's going on with the Ravens, but he's doing something that you can't do, bro. And it's turn a bad situation around. The man started off 1-7. He is now 6-7, almost 500 in the playoff hunt in the AFC. And in the AFC, that's pretty good because the AFC is damn good. If he was in the NFC, he would probably be in the 7th seed right now. But he's doing something that you can't do. Stringing together wins. Stringing together wins. Like, man, we're the only team that doesn't have back-to-back wins in the NFC East. The Eagles stringing together wins. The Cowboys stringing together wins. The Washington football team is stringing together wins. And we get a win every once in a blue moon. I'm sick of it. I really am. And I told everybody, once Jason Garrett was fired, the light was going right towards you, Joe Judge. And you're not performing right now. And I have to say, if they got rid of you at the end of the season, I wouldn't bat one eye. And I will actually be kind of happy because, man, this team is abysmal, man. Especially on the offensive side of the ball. Shout out to Patrick Graham for the defensive side of the ball. At least he's trying. I don't know what the hell y'all doing on the offensive side of the ball. And why certain players are playing that shouldn't be in there, man. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Tough loss, and you say, it's a play here, it's a play there. And that's really the story in every game. And you've got to make sure you take advantage of the opportunities when they come your way. So when you have an opportunity to go ahead and extend a drive, get points in the red area, wherever it may be, get a turnover on defense, capitalize on something in the kicking game, you got to go ahead and you got to make the play.
So why didn't you go for it on 4th and 2? When you knew this offense was struggling, and you know that we were getting to the 50-yard line and above was an absolute struggle. Why didn't you go for it on 4th and 2, man? With your conservative ass. With your non-timeout using ass. No time clock management ass. All you do is come up here and give good interviews. And now your interviews are starting to suck. So now you ain't even got that on your side anymore. I'm tired of hearing about I need to watch tape. We got to go to the fundamentals. We're going to play fundamentally sound. We're going to be disciplined. And we're going to do this. Man, shut up. Shut up. Produce. Make some decisions weeks when they need to be made, not weeks later. When it becomes super obvious, everybody see that this offensive line needs to be changed. It's obvious. And if you can't change them, shame on you anyway for having scrubs on your team that's that bad that you can't bring in replacements. Shame on you. It's not just Dave Gettleman, it's your ass too. Maybe you're in way over your head. Maybe you weren't ready to be a head coach. You just knew how to give a damn good interview. That can happen sometimes. And I'm not with the firing coaches every 2 years, but damn, man. This shit is bad, bro. And you don't even make the obvious decisions, man. Come on, man. Everybody know Nate Solder shouldn't be out there playing, man. You can look at Will Hernandez and tell that he shouldn't be out there playing. And the guy has regressed every year since he's been drafted. You get a 6.7 blocking rating, I'm benching you. I'm sorry, I'm benching you. Billy Price is out there. Why? It's crazy, man. I don't understand it. You don't even do the obvious stuff. It took you until mid-season to bench O'Shane Ximines and Carter to get hurt for Carter to be out. And now you got Carter back in there. Like, it's crazy to me, bro.
They were kind of clogging up on Saquon a little bit. You really get a chance to get him off today. What were you seeing?
Well, I mean, look, that's one of the top run defense in the league for a reason. That's kind of the way they play. They're going to load that box up and play a lot of man defense. They play a lot of cover 3 buzz against us or cover 3 dog. On early downs, went 12 personnel. That was kind of how the plan, declared. I thought the offensive staff did a good job, kind of making some adjustments. So in the second half, getting some things off the boots, getting the ball started out there in the flat, and taking advantage of these guys loading the box and packing it. But
I mean, come on, bro. I'll give you this. Evan Ingram play could have changed the game if Glennon makes that throw. Yes, Glennon missed a lot of throws, but come on, man. Everybody plays us the same way, man. You press up on these receivers, and you send your 4 against our offensive line, and you win. Plain and simple. And there's no reason why teams should be able to play us like that every week and get away with it. They know we can't run the ball because their front 4 can stop us from running the ball. We don't have time to let routes develop because their front 4 can get past our offensive line. Shout out to the Miz, man. He's been saying it for over a year now. This offensive line is terrible, man. It is. I mean, it's worse than what you really think, man. When you really go into the film and watch this stuff. Offensive line is trash, bro. Absolutely trash. And we continue to put quarterbacks behind offensive lines like these. And I truly believe that he has a lot to blame for this as well. His coaching decision making has been bad at best. I've never seen a coach waste so many timeouts for no reason. You're going to call a timeout on a 2nd and 23? What are you trying to save? What are you trying to save right there? It's over with. Take the penalty, take the half to the goal, and go on about your business. And then the offense comes out and gets another delay of game after the timeout. What are the coaches doing where the offense is not getting the plays in every week? What is that, man? Are you the general that you said that you were going to be? Are you the guy that's just going to be the head coach and have your hands over everything like you said you were going to be? Who are you? Same thing with Daniel Jones. When I say we don't know who Daniel Jones is, we don't know who the hell you are. Only thing I will know you to be now is, let's just call it what it is, a liar. You're not doing anything that you said that you were going to do. You're not putting the players in the best position to succeed. Because if you were, Nate Solder and Hernandez and Billy Price wouldn't be on the field. It wouldn't have took you 8 weeks to bench O'Shane Zimenez. Danny Shelton still wouldn't be getting snaps. Reggie Ragland wouldn't be in on 3rd and 10s. Trying to cover a running back out the backfield. So what the hell do you do, bro? Your time clock management is trash. Your player management is trash. Your motivation is trash. Like Miz said, that Seattle win last year was fool's gold. You blame Jason Garrett. You said you want to get rid of him last year. You get rid of him, the offense regresses. You get Daniel Jones hurt every year by running him. Like he's some type of tank. Players get hurt every year. What the hell's going on with this organization? Players are hurt every year. Quad, ankle, hamstring, quad, hamstring, ankle, bruised ribs. Good Lord, same stuff every year. Quad, ankle, hamstring. People just falling left and right every year. Is it the turf? Is it the training staff? What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Got Mike Glennon, who's washed as a damn backup quarterback. When you could have kept Colt McCoy At least Colt McCoy doesn't look that bad, man. He might not have the arm strength, but God dog, he can hit wide open receivers. Now we're gonna have to see what Jake from State Farm can do. Let's see if you're gonna ruin him too with this offensive line. Are you gonna make any changes this week? Let's see.
Obviously, their priority as a defense was to stop the run. You know, try to go ahead and make us force with the throws. They played a lot of tight man right there. We saw our share of that blitz zero coverage. Large part of the game plan was how to handle blitz zero. And you know, when you play a team that's going to play that much of it, there's going to be opportunities in the game that you got to take advantage of. You know, there's going to be times they make plays as well. That's just the ebb and flow of playing a team like that. Thought when we handled it the right way, got the ball out there and had some productive plays against that zero look and made some plays pushing forward, that was encouraging. I saw Mike do a lot of good things at the line of scrimmage as far as identifying what the look was, you know, facilitating the offense, getting the ball out. And I thought Mike did a good job of pushing the ball down the field early and being aggressive. Okay, we had.
Man, stop with the bull crap, man. Stop with the bull crap, man. Call people out for what they are. You're not doing any favors sugarcoating this shit, man. Oh, I thought Mike Glennon did some good. Man, Mike Glennon sucked. Ass. Big ass at that. He didn't take advantage of the opportunities that he had when we had wide open receivers when we caught him in the blitz. Threw an interception, double coverage to Slayton down the field. Thank goodness that Slayton touched him down at the 3-yard line. Didn't hit Evan Ingram deep when he had him wide open for a touchdown. Missed multiple receivers on out routes. Missed multiple receivers on throwing the ball in places where they had to try to make a one-hand catch. Missing Rudolph, Slayton on multiple occasions. Missing wide open Ross. Couldn't maneuver in the pocket. Didn't step into his throws. That long neck dude cost us that game and he was trash. Be real about the shit, bro. That dude was trash, man. And it's time to start calling people out on their bullshit on this team because it's time. There's no more sugarcoating this shit, man. We are a terrible, terrible team. We're 4-8 for a reason. It's because of stuff like this. Oh, I gotta go to the tape, man, and see we did some things well, man. Man, forget that, man. If these players don't want to be called out, get their punk ass off the team. These players have to be called out. Bradbury had a badass game, giving up 2 touchdowns, 7 of 8 completions against them. Call that stuff out, man. What the hell are y'all doing in these film rooms and everything after these games, bro? Where nothing changes, nothing gets better, it gets worse. What the hell are y'all doing?
Had the interception, all right, down the near sideline, you know, early in the game. But our defense did a good job responding to that first off and ended up turning that into points for us. But offensively, you know, the message was stay aggressive. Keep pushing them all down the field. And that's something we've got to do as an offense as a whole. You know, whether it's Daniel, Mike, Jake, whoever it ends up being, we got to do a good job of pushing the ball down the field and giving our guys a chance to make plays.
Man, the hell out of here, man. You talking about we got to do a good job pushing the ball down the field. I've seen maybe a handful of deep balls this whole season. And you want to talk about pushing the ball down the field? Come on, man. I've seen one back shoulder throw all year to Kenny Galladay. And guess what? That's the only back shoulder throw that we've thrown all year. We got quarterbacks practicing back shoulder throws to nobody because when you were practicing back shoulder throws to the receiver, it was a scout dude throwing it. You didn't even have your quarterback throwing the ball. We have a defensive lineman. An offensive lineman has more touchdowns than Kadarius Toney and Kenny Galladay combined. Think about that. That's how inept this offense has been. So how the hell do you get all these weapons and your offense gets worse? How does that happen? Gotta blame you, dude. You're the general of this team. You're the leader of this team. You said you were going to be the head coach. You said you were going to coach. You said you were going to bring teachers here to teach these kids what to do. You said you were going to bring teachers here to teach the fundamentals. You said that we were going to be a complete team. We were going to fight hard for 60 minutes. We were going to do the fundamentals. You can't even do the fundamental responsibility of having good time management. So you're not even following the fundamentals. You have to get fundamentally sound first before the team can. You have to get more discipline first before the team can be disciplined. It starts with you. So it's something that you're not doing that's not translating to your team. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of looking at your stupid face in these interviews, knowing that you're going to say the same damn thing and it's not going to make a lick of sense. Here comes the judge, huh? Man.
What happened at the in that sequence at the end of the third quarter where you guys called a timeout and then there was a delay of game a couple plays later? What was the thought process behind that timeout, and then I guess what happened on the?
Well, it was second long right there. I want to make sure they gave ourselves the best chance of staying out of third and long. Obviously, they made a play, so that was just what happened.
That doesn't make any freaking sense, man. You're near your goal line. It's 2nd and 23. You take a timeout when you only going to lose 2.5 to 3 yards. So instead of 2nd and 23, it been 2nd and 26. With our offense, there's no way we're getting 23 yards like that, bro. But you waste the timeout anyway. And then you come back and get another penalty after the timeout. What type of sense does that make? Oh, I wanted to stop us from being more of a 2nd and long. Man, come on, man. Come on, bro.
Right there.
From their 46,
Yeah.
I think it was late in the third quarter. I guess it was why punt in that situation.
We had three. I think it was three straight 3-and-outs at that point. Defense was really playing well. You know, that was a spot right there that I felt that, you know, points were really at a premium in that game. We didn't want to give them a short field. We want to make sure that if they had to be on offense, they'd take a long field. So as far as punting the ball down there, using the position, trusting our defense to get the ball back, you know, if we play to it and we execute the plays, we're probably going to get the ball back somewhere around midfield. You know, maybe lose about 15 to 20 yards in the initial starting point, but if we can play to it, we got to do that. Obviously, we don't want to have the result we had on that play and give them the ball.
Man, if you don't get your conservative ass out of here, dude, we are not the Patriots. We are not 8-4. We are not 7-5. We're not even 6-6. We're not even 5-7. We are 4-8. Your offense has been doing nothing all game. You get it past midfield on the 4th and 2, man. I don't care what it is. We're going for it, man. Defense, get ready just in case we don't make this 4th and 2. But I'm sorry, but I'm tired of putting y'all back on this field and we never do anything on offense. Offense, get y'all punk ass out there and get us 2 yards. That's the approach I'm taking. I'm tired of sending my defense out there, tired, fighting hard, while this offense just sits on their ass and not do a damn thing. Get y'all punk asses out there and get us 2 yards and keep this drive going and get us some damn points. I'm putting the pressure on my offense. When my defense is balling like that, I'm putting the pressure on my offense. I'll apologize to the defense later if you continue to fail, but I'm putting the damn pressure on my offense. And once I apply that pressure, either you're going to turn into a diamond or you're going to get your ass off this team. Not finna baby you no more. I'm not finna, oh man, off. Man, look, if y'all don't want to block, I'll give me some practice squad players and put them out there and let them go out there and see what they can do. Because I'm not finna keep paying these veterans to play like absolute trash. Y'all that sorry where y'all show me y'all can't get 2 yards or get a first down for my damn defense, then I'm starting to pull people. Get your punk asses out there and get me 2 yards. Sick of putting my defense out there while y'all don't do shit the whole game. My defense has to hold teams below 10 points a game for us to get a victory. Hell no. Get out there and do something for your damn defense. Not playing conservative for you for what? So my defense would go out there and put the ball right back on the 50 so you could do the same thing again? Hell no. Get y'all ass out there and get me 2 yards. That's real talk, man. You keep putting all this pressure on this damn defense. Now you're starting to destroy the confidence of the defense because they know you're not going to do shit. And they know you ain't going to make them do shit, Judge. Shit, that shit destroys your whole confidence of your damn team with that crap. Put they sorry asses on the field and you make them go out there and get 2 yards. If you can't get those 2 yards, start pulling people. And put some people out there that want to play. I'd rather lose with people that's out there trying hard than lose with damn veterans that ain't giving no damn effort. Crazy.
Ball at the 20-yard line. But in terms of thinking of it, look, we're not afraid to play to our defense. You know, so when we get the opportunity there to say, hey, let's punt the ball down there and pin them, we got to take advantage of those opportunities. And we had some early in the game. Look, our coverage units are playing really well right now. I'm very encouraged by the coverage we're getting from the interior guys on punt. Some of the plays we're making from the outside with Keon and those guys, you know, in the punts as well as the gunner position. Their kickoff's playing really well. I don't think they got to the 20-yard line. I think that was a focus for us all week of covering kicks, being aggressive and physical, making them have longer fields. So every chance we had the opportunity to pin them back, that was part of the game plan. That was a focus.
And another thing I want to say, man, they always catch you on the field sometimes. You hollering at a player like Cam Brown about a special teams player where the special teams didn't give up really nothing right there. But you want to holler at players like Cam Brown and Kadarius Toney after they may make a little mistake or whatever you thought they made a mistake on. Why the hell I never see you hollering at Nate Soda? Why the hell I never see you hollering at Will Hernandez or Billy Price? Why the hell I never see you hollering at people like that? Why did I never see you hollering at Lorenzo Carter or Shane Zimenez or Danny Shelton? Why I never see you hollering at these people when they make mistakes? It's like you want to pick on the smaller guys. You want to pick on the special teams guys or a rookie. Why don't you holler at some of these damn veterans that are playing like absolute ass? Why don't you ever go out there and show them up like that? The people who really need that. Why weren't you hollering at Mike Glennon after you missed that wide open pass to Evan Ingram? Why aren't you hollering at your punter who's sorry as hell that only gives you a 27-yard punt? Why ain't you hollering at him? Why ain't you hollering at the 4 offensive linemen you have besides Andrew Thomas that can't block worth a damn? Out of all the people to bench on the offensive line, you bench Skura for Bredesen? Was Skura playing good football? No, but he was damn sure playing better than Billy Price, Soda, and Hernandez. But you bench Skura for Bredesen. You bench like I don't get it, man. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it with you, man. It's like you like keeping the sorry people on the field, bro. Out of all the people to bench on that offensive line, you bench Skura. You don't bench Billy Price. You don't bench Hernandez. You don't bench Soda. The 3 people that you see are on their ass the most. You bench the other offensive lineman who at least gives you half decent play. At least gives you half decent play some of the time. You bench him for Bredesen. Like, come on, man. What type of sense does that make? But you want to holler at special teams gunners and stuff. Man, get your ass on, bro.
You talked about the things you're encouraged by on offense.
ultimately, though, 9 points and 250 yards. So people are going to look at that and say, like, how can you be encouraged when the results just weren't there?
I saw a lot of players.
Exactly. How can you be encouraged with that garbage? I'm encouraged. That's the first thing out your mouth is you're encouraged? That should be the last thing out your mouth, bruh. Encouraged about what? Encouraged we continue to get our ass whooped? Because you seem to like it. Because you always get our ass whooped. You seem to like it. The hell are you encouraged about? You encouraged that Mike Glennon couldn't make plays? You encouraged about receivers dropping passes? You encouraged about his offensive line can't run or pass block? What you encouraged about, man? You encouraged about wasting Saquon Barkley's career? You encouraged about wasting Daniel Jones' career? You encouraged by firing Jason Garrett because the offense was inept and then the offense gets worse after you fire him? What you encouraged about? What the hell can you be happy about this offense right now? I don't know. I don't know, man.
Make a lot of big plays, and that's what we got to do. We got to get the ball in our players' hands, let them make plays, let them extend plays, and be explosive players. And that's our focus as a team. So that's what we're looking to do. We're going to play to the players, play their strengths. So a lot of things today that really got the players involved. There are a lot of third and longs that we converted with a lot of players making big plays. Thought Freddie did a good job calling things aggressively and pushing it down the field. Thought Mike really had the right mindset in how he wanted to play that thing. And there was opportunities for catch and runs. We got the thing out and did that. But then also, pushing down the field. So Kenny makes some big catches. Evan makes some big catches. These are some things that turn around, and you've got to make these plays and be able to make these plays in critical situations and in tough games. We knew it was going to be a lot of tight contested catch today. It's a very well-coached defense. They play very aggressive, very tight on you. So through the week, we talked a lot to our players about you got to defend your leverage, come out of the breaks, and you got to make those tight catches. And I was pleased to see our guys come up with a number of those today.
Daniel doesn't play next week.
So you're pleased that we came up with a number of contested catches, but we only put up 9 points. So obviously we weren't making enough contested catches. It's obvious we weren't making enough catches, period. We weren't making enough catches. We weren't making enough throws. We weren't making enough runs. We weren't making enough blocks. We weren't making enough plays. There's a lot of things that we weren't doing. And I don't see why you're encouraged about anything, man. I don't see why you're encouraged about anything. You should be discouraged about the shit that we weren't doing. Instead of coming up here giving up these ridiculous interviews. Nobody wants to hear this crap anymore, man.
Is Mike definitely your starter?
Yes. Yeah, I would say at this point, yes.
The injury to Kenny, did it happen on the play that was near out of bounds when the defender was trying to punch?
And this clown literally said Mike Glennon is literally his starter after that performance. This is why we lose.
The ball away from them.
I believe it was on the catch he had going across the middle. He caught that high ball right there. Yeah, it was near after that when he came off, from what I understand. And then he came in at halftime, was able to return, and then towards the end of the game he couldn't. But Kenny, look, he plays a lot of toughness and competitiveness. And when he's out there, he obviously makes plays for us. So, Kenny's a guy that, we talk about all the time of, like, look, it may look covered at some points with other receivers, but when that's 19, don't be afraid to feed it to him.
Pretty good rhythm.
When he's on the field, he makes a play for us. Not plays, a play. You're only giving the ball about 2 times a game, so it's not really a reason why you say he makes plays. He makes a play for us when he's healthy, when he's in the game, when he's not hurt, when he's not crying on the sidelines. I'm not going to get on him too much, man, because he was hurt before we even signed him. So who knows, man. Hopefully he can get healthy and stay on the field and make some plays for us. I don't get this cat Joe Judge, man. I don't get him. I'm tired of listening to his interview. I'm not going to listen to his interview no more. Just giving you my reaction to what this guy really is, what he talks about. This guy's scared to make the changes that need to be changed. He has loyalty to players who are not performing. He's encouraged by things on this offense that you shouldn't be encouraged about. You shouldn't have any good things about feelings about this offense. I don't think he's a good head coach. I think he's in over his head right now. He should have been a coordinator before he went straight to head coach. He's not even giving good interviews anymore. He's not believable. He's not a motivator. He's not the leader that he says he was. He's not a fundamentally sound coach. He can't manage. His time clock management is terrible. His player management is terrible. This team is terrible. And let's be real, his decision making has been absolutely terrible. He gave you a pound of flesh, and Jason Garrett said that the offense will get better, and has actually regressed. We continue to get Daniel Jones hurt because we have no offensive line, and we continue to run him like he's a fullback. We continue to put this product on the field, and that light is shining bright on you, Joe Judge. And since the light has been shining bright on you, you haven't done a damn thing. We continue to have this defense on the field, fighting for their lives, trying to get people off the field. They get back-to-back 3-and-outs. Our offense gives their defense back-to-back 3-and-outs. We don't score in the red zone. We have to depend on field goals. Shout out to Graham Gano for going to the Pro Bowl every year because you have to kick 60 field goals a year. Our special teams is not even that good, and you're a special teams guru. That's fireable alone. That's a fireable offense alone. You need to stop coming to these interviews, lying to these reporters, talking about you encouraged about shit. What are you encouraged about? We suck. We are terrible. What are you encouraged about? What on that offensive performance you said you liked? There was nothing to like, Joe Judge. You should be ready to fight. You should be ready to knock somebody on the ass. Because that's what happens to Nate Solder every play. That's what happens to Hernandez every other play. That's what happens to Billy Price every play. They run a stunt, your quarterback gets hit. They press the edge, your quarterback gets hit. They bull rush the middle of the line, your quarterback gets hit. Your quarterback doesn't have time to throw half the time. And when you do have time to throw, they miss passes. And when they do make the pass, receivers drop the ball. You can't run the ball to the outside or the inside. You get one good play a game. And then when you do make the good plays, you get to the red zone, guess what? You freeze up. And it happens time after time after time after time after time and time again. So it's a personnel issue. And personnel issues are on you, Joe Judge. They already said they're getting rid of Dave Gettleman, so now it's you. You're going to be the cause for somebody like Louis Riddick coming in here. You're going to force the organization's hand. Because I'm telling you, if you don't get at least 6 victories this year, you're gone, bro. I promise you. They ain't going to have no choice. They ain't going to have no choice. People already want you gone now, but they ain't going to have no choice to get rid of you after you lose out. I promise you. Go ahead. And you're going to be searching for another job. You get another job with Bill Belichick. He'll let you come back out there and be a personnel guy. So your job security is good. You get to go back home after this. So I know you're not worried about a job. But overall, man, I'm sick of your interviews. I'm sick of your encouragement. I'm sick of your personnel decisions. I'm sick of your time clock management. I'm sick of you coaching this team. And we lose every damn week. And it's the way we lose. It's not like we go out there, we put up points against a team. No, we go out there and put up 9 points, 13 points, 7 points, 3 points. And this defense fights as hard as they can to try to keep you in the game. And you let the offense go out there and just crap the field for quarter after quarter after quarter. Every time they make a play. And you don't even know how to manage the clock. You can't even get a damn play into your quarterback. But you're a head coach. So, that's my reaction to the Joe Judge interview. I couldn't even go through with the whole interview because I'm sick of it. I'm tired of looking at his face already. This has been Big Pat Sports Talk reactions, giant reactions. Joe Judge press conference after the loss to Miami. We lose 20-9. Couldn't even put up 10 points this week, but you're encouraged. I say screw your encouragement. That's what I say. I say get some damn victories, get some results. I don't want to hear about no encouragement anymore. I want results. And that's a fair assessment. You've been here long enough now. Honeymoon is over. And we're starting to see the real you. And I'm telling you now, Big Blue Nation doesn't like the real you. You're showing your true colors. So, honeymoon is over. Get out there, get some wins, bro. You playing to get some winnable teams. You got the Chargers next week. They're a good team, but they're not a great team. You got the Eagles again. You got the Bears. You got the football team and the Cowboys. You better get some wins, bro. If not, I don't trust you with 2 top 10 picks. I don't trust you at all. And I think they need to get rid of you. Just being honest with you. But that's been Big Pat Sports Talk, giant reactions, Joe Judge press conference. If you like what you heard, you like what you see, if you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell for more notifications like these. And to the next video. Peace.
Super high.